I'm going to talk to you guys about Soil Your Undies. So I'm Alice Woodward. I work for the Murraylands and Riverland Landscape Board, and this is a project we brought back into our region just this year. So it's still ongoing, so there's still some bits that we're trying to figure out, but so the project is getting people to go out and bury cotton undies. So we provide 100% cotton undies and get them to bury it about 10 centimetres deep and leave them for 8 weeks. So we encourage people to pick 2 different sites. So one that maybe your back garden, maybe a local bushland, maybe your farmland, depending on where you live. And then after 8 weeks, you uncover your undies and have a look at what they look like. So we also provide a report on your undies and what we can see from the how much is left really of your undies after the 8-week period. So it was really fun. We got to go to the kindy and get involved, which I loved. One of the things was recruitment. So we're really lucky within the landscape board. We actually have a lot of resources to get people involved. So we have our website. So we set up a new website page, various social medias. We've also done different events like National Science Week events. So we had 2 dirt fests where we got people to come out and talk about soil and learn a bit more about soil and turtles and wombats and things like that to encourage them to learn a bit more about the importance of soil. So that's the event down at the bottom. And then we also did things like Corinda Farm Fair where we had some fun undies hanging up. I think you can kind of see them. And it really attracts people in because they're like, why do you have undies at your stall? So that was good. But then we also did lots of personal contact. So I went and talked to Madam Garden Club, different school sessions. There was lots of interesting ways to get involved. Also with children's universities, the council, community centres. So got lots of people involved, and it was just a fun, interesting project that people, I think, wanted to be involved in. It was all based around our Murraylands and Riverland region, so it was limited in that space just because of our resources. So currently, a lot of the results that have been collected or will be collected will be used by individuals and schools for a better way to understand their soil and ways to improve their soil health. So we provide the report with that extra bit of information on how you can go forward, but it also, the data collected also assists our sustainable agriculture team, and they collect the data and have a look at what they want to do with it, where they might want to do further research, where they might want to connect with a landholder to work on a bigger, wider project. So some of the, as usual, with working with community and stuff, it's getting all of the information back to us is always difficult. So we're actually in the process at the moment where we're asking for the undies back. There's always things as well that we've kind of forgotten. This project was actually run back in 2021 with the University of New England, but this was the first time that I took it on. So there was a few things like forgetting to tag the undies and stuff like that, so we just needed to make sure that we did some extra data collation at the end and stuff like that. But the project was pretty good. We got quite a few people actually involved and wanting to get involved, more than I expected, and I had to go around all of Adelaide collecting undies, which felt a little bit weird, but it was good. So we're still in the process of getting the undies back and then reporting back to individual people and actually looking at how we want to actually report the results back on a wider scale so people outside of our region can actually have a look at it. We're looking at maybe doing some maps and stuff like that. We had our amazing intern make this scale of the different undies for Loxton Lutheran, so it's nice to be able to see the undies and where they've degraded over time. So that was kind of the project.